The most dangerous manipulation is the one that sounds gentle, not loud, not aggressive, just familiar enough to slip past your defenses and rewire how you respond. Robert Greene said, "The greatest mistake in seduction is effort that can be felt, because women don't choose men based on what they see. They choose men based on what they feel, and feelings aren't random. They follow invisible psychological rules." Today, I'm going to show you 3 psychological switches that control how a woman experiences you, switches that bypass logic and go straight to emotion. Once you understand these, you stop hoping she likes you and become the man she can't stop thinking about. Stay with me, because if you miss this, you'll keep repeating the same cycle without ever knowing why. This is about becoming the kind of man who activates attraction by existing. Let's begin. Switch 1. Grounded presence. This is the pleasure of feeling safe with a man who owns himself. Most men fail here immediately. You've seen it. The nervous smile, the rushed words, the need to fill silence. The constant need to be liked. His body gives him away before his mouth ever opens. And the woman feels something she can't explain. Discomfort. Not because he said anything wrong, but because his energy told her everything. A man who doesn't trust himself cannot be trusted. Stoics understood this centuries ago. You cannot control the world, only your response to it. The man who reacts to everything has no center. The man who remains steady communicates power without saying a word. Women feel this instantly. Stillness is attractive. Calm is attractive. Self-control is attractive. What destroys presence? Outcome attachment. Needing her to like you. Needing approval. The moment you need her reaction, your body betrays you. Voice changes. Posture collapses. You over-explain. You apologize for nothing. Chasing approval is not kindness. It's instability. The fix is brutal but simple. Build a life that gives you value without her. Goals, training, discipline, silence. Before any interaction, breathe. Feel your feet. Slow your body. Presence is not something you fake. It's something you embody. And when she feels it, her guard drops without permission. Switch 2. Controlled tension. This is where most men destroy attraction completely. They like her, so they give everything. Instant replies, unlimited availability, life stories on the first date, constant reassurance. They think attention equals interest. It doesn't. Desire needs space. Robert Greene said, "Desire depends on obstacles. Remove the obstacle. Remove desire." The strongest emotions come from anticipation, not fulfillment. The moment before the kiss is stronger than the kiss. The chase is stronger than the capture. When you give everything too fast, you rob her of the emotional journey. But here's the mistake men make next. They try to fake tension. They play games. They disappear randomly. They manufacture drama. That's manipulation. And it fails long term. Real tension comes from a full life. A man with purpose doesn't need to pretend to be busy. He is busy. Scarcity becomes natural. You don't reply instantly because you're training. You don't see her every night because you're building something. You don't reveal everything because you've lived. In conversation, give pieces, not the whole story. Let her curiosity work for you. Leave interactions early, at the peak, not when energy dies. Absence creates imagination. Imagination creates obsession. This is not cruelty, it's rhythm. Switch 3. Perceived value. Here's the truth men hate to accept. A woman doesn't experience who you are. She experiences who you appear to be. Perception beats reality every time. A man with high value signals gets treated as valuable. A man with low value signals gets ignored, regardless of potential. 3 things destroy perceived value instantly. 1. Excessive pursuit. Chasing communicates inequality. You below, her above. Every double text says, "Please choose me." 2. Approval seeking. Changing opinions. Over-agreeing. laughing when it's not funny. A man who cannot say no has a yes that means nothing. 3. No visible purpose. A man who revolves around a woman becomes small. Purpose is attractive because it signals direction. Direction signals strength. When a woman feels she earned your attention, not received it for free, her brain rewards her with emotion. People value what they must earn. How all 3 switches work together. Most men perform. They chase reactions. They fail all 3 switches in minutes. But the man who is calm, who leaves early, who doesn't chase approval, triggers all 3 effortlessly. Presence relaxes her. Tension excites her. Value anchors her. He gives her connection, not possession. Interest, not desperation. And her mind fills the gaps. These are not techniques. They are traits. You cannot fake them forever. So build them. Train your body. Sharpen your mind. Sit in silence. Walk away when disrespected. You don't find the right woman. You become the right man. And the right woman recognizes you. Most men will finish this video and feel something uncomfortable. Not motivation, not excitement, clarity. Because once you understand what you just learned, you can't unsee it. You now see why chasing never worked. Why explaining yourself never helped. Why being nice, patient, available, and understanding somehow made women pull away instead of lean in. It wasn't bad luck. It wasn't your face. It wasn't your money. It was that you were operating without the switches. Grounded presence, controlled tension, perceived value. You were trying to convince instead of embody. You were trying to earn instead of signal. You were trying to be chosen instead of becoming undeniable. And here's the part most men never hear. Women aren't attracted to effort. They're attracted to self-control. They're not drawn to men who explain themselves. They're drawn to men who don't need to. They don't want a man who chases certainty. They want a man who is certainty. That's why the man who stays calm wins. That's why the man who doesn't rush creates desire. That's why the man who can walk away becomes magnetic. Because attraction is not logical. It's neurological. It's emotional. It's instinctual. And instincts respond to signals, not promises. You don't activate these switches by memorizing lines or playing games. You activate them by becoming solid enough that games stop working on you. A man with presence doesn't need attention. A man with tension doesn't give everything away. A man with value doesn't ask to be chosen. He's felt before he's understood, respected before he's questioned, and desired before he ever tries. This is why most men stay stuck. They keep searching for tactics, tricks, scripts, shortcuts, when the real shift happens internally. The moment you stop needing outcomes, the moment you stop chasing validation, the moment you stop handing your emotional state to someone else, something changes. Your body slows down, your voice steadies, your eyes stop searching for approval, your energy stops leaking, and women feel that immediately. Not because you did something, but because you stopped doing the wrong things. You stopped over-explaining. You stopped over-investing. You stopped over-exposing yourself emotionally. And in that silence, that restraint, that self-command, attraction starts doing what it's always done naturally. You don't need to be louder. You don't need to be colder. You don't need to be cruel or manipulative. You just need to be grounded enough that your presence speaks for you. That's the difference between a man who hopes and a man who's remembered. Between a man who waits and a man who's chosen. Between a man who chases interest and a man who creates it. If you apply even one of these switches consistently, your relationships will change, your posture will change, your boundaries will change, and most importantly, your self-respect will change. And when a man respects himself, the world adjusts, women adjust, dynamics adjust, outcomes adjust, because the strongest leverage a man can ever have is not dominance, not charm, not attention. It's self-control. If this video gave you clarity, not comfort, that means it worked. To support this channel, like and subscribe. Stay dangerous, stay stoic,